just spin. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 our own expense.
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the Houston Texans. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. No finding his back. Nixon. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, here we go. Man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, run to Nixon. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Giants into the nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and
Stroud's going to throw for it. This connects with Schultz. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
brings up 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right?
Looking to throw, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles in COVID-19.
Play action with darts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
He's trying to go deep again. It is caught at the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
To kick off for New York.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Pass caught by takedown. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. No doubt they take a re-order. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running left is Mixon. By man, he's in the clear. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
It's Tracy on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
At the 19-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works his way for a gain of 4. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. And we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Tracy once more. And he's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And the Giants first down.
Now Dart's going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Dart's looking to throw. This finds Bellinger. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This isn't much beyond the line, a yard at most. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dart's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, Tracy gets it. And he'll go down here at the 16. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. No man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Dart. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
11. Hey, south.
First down throw by Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
On the quick, right? At 18. What's up? Why Tony?
Stroud throwing here on first. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He'll head out of bounds on the return. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Hawks. Panther 11. Let's go.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down.
Giants take over first and 10. At their own 1-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Ready? 60 by 6.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
19.
From the gun, here's Dart. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Third down now. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
18 Cardinal. 18 comes back to 60.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. Get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving. On the quick.
Stroud off the play fake. Isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, that's exactly how you get it done.
On third and long, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and long. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that grows their lead to 12.
It depends on the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. New York to the line. First and 10. Trying the right side with Tracy. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 12.
First down, and they go right back to it. Kicks away from one. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's another Giants first down.
They go right back to Tracy. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Looking quickly here. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance that you go harmlessly out of bounds.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we got fourth down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Dart gonna go for it on fourth. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Running it with Mixon. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. They get 23 on that one. He will be a first down, Texans.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
All set now. First and 10.
Alrighty.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
It's Mixon on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 1.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Wow, what's that? 18, what's that?
From the gun, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All right.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
With the gun this time, here's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Working quickly here. Here's Dart now. Built up this one up to his running back, complete. And the tackle is made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in a hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That's to his running back, Devin Singletary. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and manageable, he's throwing. It's his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got his space and a lot more room to work.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. We've got 1st down here from the 36. Dart gonna throw again. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's gonna be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants sure gonna have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave the quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Oh, right. 18. What's that? All right, Tony.
3rd and long for him here. This one quickly to Dell. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much